Good afternoon, everyone. We warmly welcome you all to the 29th session of Samvada. Today, as you all know, this Samvada is been like that our friends, our colleagues only is doing the Samvada. Before we introduce about the topic and brief about the Samvada, one quotation will come. After that quotation, we will start. Like I will just tell about the Samvada. This one. The quotation says, "Life's finest journeys often begin with no plan at all." Ladakh was proof. In their case, like we all know, we will plan for many trips. Correct? Like so many like plans we will do. Months together plannings will be there. Like so many friends we will like you might have seen so many reels also. Like 10 people will be together and they will start planning for this trip. We will go this trip. After 1 month, 2 people will drop off. Then after still that trip will be there for 2 weeks. Then 4 people will drop off. Then finally one person who is that planner will be staying. So, but that should not happen like that. Our friends, our colleagues, like they made a Ladakh trip, which was like they made this Ladakh trip in a very short period. That their experience in that they will share, like how they made, what and all they made in that, like what and all they might have faced the problems or what and all they enjoyed in that short period trip. They will explain you. I am so very much excited in this, like to listen or to see that videos and all, like in this Samvada. This PPT, or we can call it as a short movie only, is presented by Hukum Ravi Creations, who shot the scenes in his iPhone 14 Pro and directed by our beloved down to earth Mysore Sagar. Now our Sagar, like he will introduce the team members. Like two teams had gone with an unplanned trip. 2 teams had gone. That first team members he will introduce with like different naming with the Ladakh. What in the places are there? With that he linked their names and he will introduce now.
Hi everyone. Actually, when you plan, we were only 3 members. Later, our friend Ravi Kumar added. Now I will tell my friend's name along with the places of the name in the Ladakh. Warila Vivek, Shakti Shivanand, Praisingla Ravi, and myself, Sagar. Now I invite Mr. Warila Vivek and Shakti Shivanand come on stage to explain their experience in the Ladakh.
Hello everyone. Actually, this was a short planned trip. So before the planning incidents, I will tell you. Actually, me and Vivek, first actually I thought of going to Ladakh and I thought of going to Ladakh first and then I asked Vivek actually. Last time one incident happened actually. What happened is, last time we actually planned with Naveen Kumar D, who is sitting here, he works in Divisional Dean's office, and me, Vivek, Sagar and others, Vamsi, Kavya and Srijana, these all planned to go to Ladakh actually. Later, one by one, their marriages got fixed and other events has come in their life. So one by one, they dropped off. So after that, I got some MBA exams, PG exams, and some others got some other work. And after that, only Sagar and other team, around 7-8 members, they left us who planned the trip and they only went to Meghalaya.
And so I want to add something. Another one culprit is there, Mr. Ganesha. Every time we plan, he have some of the other commitments. I will not.
So he will just drop off. This thing happened last time, and this time what me and Vivek thought is, this time I thought of going to Ladakh first and Vivek thought of going to Andaman. So now competition is between, means I have to get somebody to go with me to Ladakh and he has to get somebody to go to Andaman. So he started convincing me to go to Andaman Nicobar and I started convincing him to go to Ladakh. So ultimately I won in the convincing. So I convinced him to come with me to Ladakh.
Thing is, one of my friend who went to Ladakh, he's telling that you can't go in this month, it is winter, like that he told to me. And I was like, why to waste the money? Because many passes will be closed, you can't travel in the roads like that. Then when I spoke to him, he told, no, we can go in this month, we'll plan. And then I came back and I said, so don't trust your friends.
So to convince him, actually I called a vendor, bike vendor in Ladakh, and I asked him whether this is the correct month to come or not. When he said it is the correct month to come, you can come and freely and you can go, then I cut the call. And then after convincing him with that call, then I again called him to ask the bike price and car price to roam around in Ladakh. So after this incidents, only we two were agreed to go to the Ladakh. Then after hearing to us, Sagar was sitting beside us in the office and he heard our plan. And then he said that, can I also come and join with you? So we wanted the people to enjoy in Ladakh. We want some more friends. So we asked him to join also. So we were three. And we were talking about this, and by some means we went to dispatch section. There one guy called Vamsi was sitting and he heard our plan. Then he was telling that I will also join with you. So he joined, and after that he asked his roommate Ravi, means Hukum Creations. He is the guy
Our proposal.
he works in F&A, so he also joined. And later all Kavya and some aerospace engineering department, Abhishek called TA, and many others joined. So means Tejakshi, these people joined, and the group became 9. So now by this time this message was traveling to all the friends. And by this time means I planned and I booked all the hotels stay in Ladakh, everything, and Diskit and in Hanle, all the places I booked the stays. Then they came to me and will also come with you. So the vacancies were not there in the hotel. So I asked them to come with us. In flight you come with us, but their arrangements and all we have already prepared. So you arrange according to your plan. So by this way we made up 2 teams actually. First team was 4 people. And second team was 5 members. So it became 9 members team. Date of traveling, going and coming back was the same. And date of traveling, the places was also same. But we were traveling in 2 groups. Means if you make a single group big size, it will take time to cover each place and it will make little hurdles, because if one person want to see some small places, or if he is curious in small places also, all other 8 members has to wait for him. So that was the plan. So we divided the team into 2. So
And connecting bridge was Sagar between 2 teams. That's what he does in office also.
next slide. And this was our starting point. We started from Bengaluru.
And journey started. Then we went to Kempegowda International Airport. From first, one thing was common. Our second batch was always late. They were always in a hurry. Then first we went, we checked in and we were waiting for them, and they came in, and one interesting thing happened there. Me and Shivanand, we went to airport for the first time. So we don't know. We have that idea, we have that common sense that in airport the prices will be high. And we never expected that will burn our pockets, because one of our guy, he wanted to complete his morning course there. So without tea and coffee, he won't complete that. So we went to take tea. It was, we sat there and with a great sense of dignity, we ordered 3 tea. We took the tea, and when the bill came, we were like, we are not asking the bill for the whole restaurant, we are asking for 3%. It was 900 rupees for 3 tea, small cup of tea. If that guy would have completed this morning course, we would have satisfied, but he didn't complete that also. We simply paid that bill, and trip started on that note. And we went to, first it was a connecting flight between, we went to Delhi, and when Delhi it was adventure started from Delhi, I think. And so Shivanand will explain it better, because he is the one who took that leadership in that adventure. And Vamsi and Praveen were part of that adventure actually.
Actually, what happened is, when we landed in Delhi, we have to change the flight to Leh actually. When we were changing the flight to Leh, there also 2 teams were there, 2 flights we have booked because of non-availability of seats. And when we were got out of the train flight from Bengaluru to Delhi. In Delhi, when changing the flights, me, Sagar and Vivek, when we were at the front, we wanted to go early, go first to security check and complete it and go and board the flight. And on the way, Sagar told that, bro, I need to go to restroom again. What we thought is, okay, we can go. So by that meantime, my phone was ringing. Means I took up the phone and it was unknown number. So I declined it. And again, when Sagar was taking the turn, again his mobile ringed. So he accepted the call. He took the call and it was the flight attendant call. They were calling actually. They were closing the door and you have to run fast.
So I was very happy. The air hostess called me. He was very happy.
And we started running. We ran around 150 meter distance was there. And when we ran around 100 meters, another 50 meter was left. We can see the gate number 10. Then there we have to go. Air hostess was waiting and waving her hand. And then we remembered another two guys were behind, Vamsi and Praveen. So we called them. You didn't get the call. So they told no. And where they were? They were at the first security check-in only. So we called them again. They too ran. When I went there, I convinced the air hostess to wait for another 2 minutes. I stood there to the gate actually. They were closing the gate. They can't wait, they told. So I stood in between her and I
tell something. He used to convince her. It went on for 5 minutes. We were the last guys to enter that flight actually.
After when Vamsi came in, his shoes was left outside. Again he went and collected the shoe and came back. Oh, this was the incident. This happened in Delhi.
We thought that it is a flight. They will wait for us. We have paid some money. They should wait for us. No, they are not waiting. They will not wait for common people. Then we went to the airport. This is I can't pronounce that name actually. It is Ladakh name, Kakoche Rinpoche Airport, something. He's a Buddhist guru. So that airport we went, it is a defense airport. So half day they will give it for the civilian plane activity, and then the defense they will take over. And it was a small airport, and photography was prohibited. But also we asked for their permission, and they permitted us to take the photos. These are the visuals which we took on the flight from Delhi to Leh. It was very beautiful because it was one of the most scenic route through air, I think. I have not traveled in any route, but for me it is the most scenic route.
And actually this flight pilot explained us that the outside temperature was minus 45 degrees Celsius when we were at the 37,000 feet above the mean sea level. And inside the plane, it was 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. So when he told this, we were astonished because we never felt like 37,000 feet. It will be like minus 45. That we never heard it. So that was the good experience.
Then we landed out there, and 4 of our guys were in another flight. So we waited for them in the airport. Then when they arrived, we took some pictures, and then we started our journey to wherever you go, whenever you go to Leh. So first day, 2 days is the acclimatization, is what we learned from the ChatGPT and YouTube. So I have watched around 20-25 videos on acclimatization, because one of my friend told, if you don't get your health right there, your trip will be spoiled. And I was continuously pestering these guys, don't eat much, don't sleep on the first day. Shivanand was like, why he is not leaving me to eat? He wanted to eat that whatever that we have taken. So I was continuously warning them, particularly Sagar, don't sleep today. If you sleep much, you will be under trouble. So that day we went to take our SIM. So there, since our SIM don't work, we took a postpaid SIM there. And that guy was very cool actually. He studied in Mysore. So Sagar was again, he excited. Oh, he studied in Mysore. So we spoke to him about that South movies and all. He was telling about Bahubali, Pushpa, Allu Arjun. I like him like that. He was telling, and he also spoke about the Buddhist schools, Gelugpa sect and Dalai Lama sect, and that guy's name who was the airport is named after that guru. He told about them, so how they will study and all. Then we went to downtown hostel. So this is our group pic when we arrived. It is very nice. So I thought of showing to this. And first day was full acclimatization. We were in a very good mood. We rested there, and we played some games, and we took some photos. We were like, we have come to Leh. First day enthusiasm, right? So we played some game and I played it for the first time and I defeated Kavya.
Actually, there was two flights actually. Means when other guys came, means their plan was different. So they planned late, so they planned the other stay. So from other stay, they came to our stay for the playing and also 2 days we have to spend some time. So we called them to come to our stay and this was the games and all were there. So 2 days we spent that time.
It was very nice actually, downtown hostel. Thanks for Manu and Sandeep.
They referred us.
Suggested that. It is very nice. We recommend that whenever you go to downtown, you will enjoy your time. Then the next day was the first day we took rest and second day we wanted to explore the places in and around Leh. So we marked down some places. So we wanted first to go Magnetic Hill. Magnetic Hill was our first point. Then we wanted to go Sangam Point where Indus and Nupra, I think, I'm not sure, Zanskar, those two rivers will meet. And then we came back again to Tata side. This was our route, then I'll tell. So first morning we wake up and we search for a good cafe there. One of the guy in our downtown hostel, he said we go to my town cafe. It will be very nice. It is in the Leh market. So we went there. The place was also very nice. And our tummy was also not full.
And there was a festival going on actually. Means
Ladakh festival.
Ladakh festival was there and they were preparing these stages and all. So we sat there.
The Ladakh Palace and this is the market. We thought that we'll come back and go to market and we'll do shopping. We never knew that again we can't go to that market. Which we will get to know in the further episodes why it was. Then we left for the Magnetic Hill. We rented a scooty for the first day. We don't want to spend a lot of money on the Himalayan bikes for one day. So we rented the scooty. It was around, then we went for the Magnetic Hill. That was very good ride. It is a Leh Srinagar highway. It is very nice. I mean, we'll enjoy that ride. And this is the Magnetic Hill. Then we reached the Magnetic Hill. And I called to my parents, I explained them, oh, this is Magnetic Hill. And this is biggest scam, I think, Magnetic Hill is. They say they'll attract the vehicles, something they will say, but that is due to the environment there. It is surrounded by hills. It is just an illusion that we feel like it is attractive.
What happens in Magnetic Hill is people will say that in the Magnetic Hill, if you go with a 4 vehicle, means heavy metal engine, if you go there, means hill will attract the iron, they will tell. So if you park the car there, means bike will not move. Mostly bike will be having a fiber. So when you park the car, it will automatically move, they will tell. Means because of the illusion, maybe geography is such like, means geography is like that. You will be seeing the elevation like this, but it will be like this towards the Magnetic Hill. Means this is the Magnetic Hill, elevation is like this, means but while seeing it will be visible for you like this because of the geography.
Due to that surrounding, maybe I think. Then we took some photos, we spent a good amount of time there. So then we started from there, we wanted to go to Sangam next point. Just when we started, Shivanand told I'll drive the scooty now, we just sit back. Then when we started, we moved for a few meters, he suddenly stopped the scooty. I thought what happened? He suddenly stopped. Then he saw Abhishek.
So this is second team actually.
Second team we met there. So they were also in that point. Then we took a photo and Sagar wanted to click a group photo and put this as status.
He wanted to play this song.
For context, in Kannada, Navagraha means 9 planets. He is comparing us to 9 planets.
Just for his satisfaction, we put this slide.
Then we went to Sangam.
This was the Sangam viewpoint. To Indus River and Janskar River, both the rivers means mingle there, and it will flow as a Indus further, and it will go to Jammu Kashmir and then to Pakistan. So this was the viewpoint. Next. So while coming back from there, means in between some Gurudwara was there. It is called Pattar Sahib Gurudwara. Pattar Sahib means in the stone only they felt the god and they named it as Pattar. Pattar means a Kallu means stone. So they thought means they named it as a Pattar Sahib Gurudwara only. We went there and once I went to in 2020 I went to Amritsar actually in Golden Temple. To Golden Temple I went. There I knew that in Gurudwara food will be there. So anyway, we were getting late to go back to Leh. So I thought of going in the Guruvardha and check about the langar. Langar means food, means afternoon they will give the food, that is called langar. So I asked them, they politely invited us and made us to sit there, and they gave the food. It was very good actually. We didn't have that food in the Leh and Delhi, nowhere we had that food. That was the very good food. And
Army people were serving the food. It was very nice.
it is maintained by defense personnel actually.
Defense.
Means they will run means army will run that Gurudwara.
And in that Sangam point, one thing happened. When we met these people, these Tejakshi and Kavya, they took our scooty. They wanted to ride scooty in Ladakh. I told them, we were in some viewpoint. I told them, you go to that point, we stop there. We told. And me and Sagar followed them. I don't know what happened. Tejakshi went like a treasure bullet. She disappeared. Eventually, she disappeared. She went somewhere. We could not find. We waited for 1 hour. Then somehow we got that contact, and they came back. Afterwards, they told that they were not far, but we were like, where they went? We wanted to go back. Like that, we were waiting. Me and
we wanted to stop at Sangam point, and they didn't see that Sangam point. It was the below, means you have to take the right U-turn and they have to go down. And they went straight and took the right turn, and they went into the valley. Valley means 2 mountains will be there. In between a road will be there. So they followed that road, and they went for another 2-3 kilometers. They were not visible for us. So we missed them. So because of them, again we lost. Means that was the reason we went into the Gurudwara and had food there. Means 1.5 hours.
Good actually. Next, then we visited Hall of Fame. It is a museum, army museum. You can see all Ladakh culture related issues, history, and about 1972 war and 1960s war between India and China. Everything they have kept. It is very neat. But there is nobody to explain that. You need to have some interest and you need to see it, but it is worth watch. Then from there we started and we went to Shanti Stupa. On the way to Shanti Stupa, one of our scooty broke down. Then me and our Hukum producer, we got down. Then we were walking and they towed my scooty. Somehow they took it to Shanti Stupa is on a hill. So up to the foot of the hills, Shivanand and Sagar took our scooty. Me and Hukum we were walking. Since it was our second day in Leh, we were feeling a little breathlessness. I was not telling him so that he should not feel, but he told me eventually. Vivek, ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಟು ಯಾಕೆ I am feeling that breathlessness. When Shivanand came and he took him, those 3 went. I was waiting at the foot of the hill. Those 3 were at the Shanti Stupa. I was with the scooty. Then I started walking. I started climbing that hill, and the 3 Ladakh guys were sitting near one bush. They were having the stuff and all. They wanted to start the party, I think. I was waiting for Shivanand. They were seeing me. They wanted to start the party when I leave the place. He is not coming. I am not leaving the place. They are also not starting the party. So they waited for 5 minutes for Shivanand to come and me to leave. Then when we left, the moment we crossed them, they started pouring it into the glass. I saw them. Then we went to Shanti Stupa. There we met some people from Karnataka. Actually, they were also having the same plan, same places to visit in the next 5 days. So they will come in our story again and again. So I'm mentioning them. So this was a night view which we took from Shanti Stupa. It is a very nice place to be. Then
it's a Leh city actually.
A Leh city. A night view of the Leh city. Then that guy came who rented us a scooty. He was also from Mysore. Again, Sagar has a connection there. He was also from Mysore. He came there and he took a scooty and we went to downtown hostel since next day is going to be Kardungla and District 2. So next day morning we left towards Nupura Valley. So on the way it was Kardungla actually. This was the old route where we traveled in the old trip. So we went from Leh to Undar Sand Dunes, then we came to Pangong, then we went to Henle. There no roads to Umlingla Pass, and then we came back to Leh. So this was the route which we took in the second day. We started from the Leh and we went to there is a point where you see the Leh for the first time. It is a viewpoint of the Leh. Then after crossing that, we went to a village called South Pulu. So it is before Kardungla Pass, you reach the South Pulu. So there we took the breakfast. That guy told from here you will feel that Karus very well, and up to Kardungla Pass. Then after crossing Kardungla Pass, you will reach North Pole. So up to North Pole, you won't get anything. So if you want to have something, you have there only. So he made Maggie for us. He cooked good Maggie, which is GI certified for Ladakh, I think. So we ate Maggie and we started from there, and we reached the Kardungla Pass. This was the road to Kardungla Pass. It's not that he is doing stunts, but it's literally we require it. So this is the time when we come to that Karos and some viewpoint we wanted to show. Then we reached Kardungla. It was one of the highest passes. I was very happy. In my entire bloodline, I am the first to come to this pass. And I sent my photos to my father also. See what I have done. First, then it was very nice place. And Sandeep scared us like anything. He told that last year when I went, I was hearing my heartbeat. So Sagar was scared like anything. Will I hear my heartbeat, or if something happens to me, I have to go. I have some important work in Mysore. So he was really scared about Kardungla. But when we went to Kardungla, there are some foreign ladies. They were roaming around freely. I don't know how, but it is a very nice place to see Kardungla. You'll feel that since that was our first pass. At that altitude we reached, we felt very happy. We took some photos, and there one thing happened. One guy, we were taking the photos, we were speaking in Kannada. So he came to Sagar and he told, I saw you yesterday in the plane, you are wearing that IISc jacket. So you Bengaluru or Alva. So wherever you go, you will get a Kannadiga. So then we left for Nubra Valley. So it is after crossing Kardungla, we'll reach Nubra Valley. So it is a very scenic place. I mean, you'll get to know that when you go Undar district, Nubra Valley. It is very nice place to see. And Shivanand will take you to that Undar tour.
Next, okay. This Nubra Valley is the valley where Nubra River flows actually. Means Nubra River started from the north of this one, and it will move in between the beaches. There only this 100 sand dunes and other places are situated, means discrete other points are situated. Next slide. In the 100 sand dunes, specific camel rides are there. Means normally in Rajasthan and other areas, one humped this one camel you will get to ride, but here you will get two humped camels to get the ride. Means in two humped, what will happen is maybe because of genetics they means camels would have got, but when we were sitting on the camel, we were getting support from the both sides. We were sitting in between the two humps, so it was a good ride actually. And some arrow shootings were there. We tried something. Next one.
Boom. Those two girls were fans of Sagar actually, of singing. And when we went there, we didn't book the stay and all. We went to Discrete and we stopped somewhere. What to do and all. One guy suddenly came from the gate.
Actually, he was picking the tree leaves something. Means we entered the Discrete village, means city. When we entered the city, means we stopped there. Means the bike was behind. We were two bikes. So we for discussion we stopped there, and suddenly one guy he was picking the leaves and he came to us. You want hotel? So he told yes. In doubt we told yes. So I have. So he took us inside the hotel and he gave us per head 250 rupees. I think 225 rupees. 225 rupees per head. It was a good around, you can compare it to 2-star, 3-star hotel. So it was a good hotel. Since it was not the favorite season for all the travelers, price has come down. So they gave us the stay. Means it was within 1100 we stayed for one day.
We can use 2-3 bathrooms, whatever you can use.
Other rooms were also empty.
We used it. Was very nice stay. Actually, we suggested it to Manjunath, who went next. Then next day we started early, very early, around 7:38 we started, because we knew that the route to Pangong was closed due to some floods. Because that day we started from Hundar Sand Dunes. Then we wanted to visit that Farka homestay Merak. Credits Manoj and Manu and Sandeep. Farka homestay was very nice.
This is the Pangong Lake actually.
Pangong.
Means this was the first day route, Leh to Hundar Sand Dunes. Second day route is Hundar Sand Dunes to Pangong. So travel was around 250 kilometer travel was there.
50 kilometers.
And normal route is from here, when you come here from Agam, you can cross the Shok river and you can come like this to this one.
Durbuk.
Durbuk. This is the place, and then we can go to Pangong. So what happened is, when we went there, too much snow, this one melting was there.
Water crossings were there and roads were closed in Agam. So in Agam you get two roads, one through Shok and one through Warila and Changla Pass. So we have to come to Warila, we have to climb, and we have to again we get down to Shakti village, and there we have to go, then we have to cross Changla Pass to go to Durbuk. It is very,
Hectic
beautiful road also, but it is very hectic to drive. Then we came to Agam first. Agam we stopped for a while, and we started towards Warila. And Warila is one of my favorite route from Ladakh, because it is simply amazing. What I was thinking when I'm riding there, if I close my eyes in office also, I should remember these scenes. Then today also I'll remember that. It is very nice. Very nice road. I mean, you'll get to see that small water crossings, and that vegetation is so nice. It is part of some wildlife sanctuary. I don't remember the name, but it is no human interference in that nature. We are only the spoilers there. You feel that. So this is one hack in Ladakh which you follow. The vehicle, the TT which is moving there, one who comes with a family, or what they'll do, they'll hire a travel agent, and they'll keep that luggages in either a TT or pickup, and they'll follow in the bike. If you follow those guys, you will not be in trouble. They'll help you.
If your bike somewhere, if your bike goes down, you can take their help.
So you can take the help, and you'll get to know the route also. They will be having that route map. This is one hack. This we got to know from one of the guy in Leh. He told us that follow such a group so that you will not lose your routes like that. Then we reached the Warila Pass. So this was the 17th highest, 13th or 17th highest. 13th highest. It was also very scenic route. I mean, if you get the chance to go through Shok route also, don't choose it. We recommend go through Warila and Changla Pass.
You need another extra 100 kilometers, but scenic view is good actually, and vegetation is good. You will feel that whenever you will be moving by bike, side by only small streams, small rivers will be flowing.
And small settlements, 2-3 houses. It's very beautiful. They'll have their own problems, but it looks beautiful to us. Then he is a guy from Madhya Pradesh.
One step back. He is the guy from Madhya Pradesh actually. His bike broke down in between, and it was not a major problem because of engine heating. The bike was not starting again, so we went there and we made the bike neutral, and then we started we started with the starter only. We didn't put any much pressure, but he thanked us.
When it was a long drive, then we left Warila very early. Then we went towards Changla Pass. Changla is another challenge, and on the road we took the photos also. Our best photos are from Warila region only.
Next.
So then when we went towards Changla Pass, you can see lightly, you can see the other side, that is a Shakti village. You can see that. But this road is very beautiful and very dangerous. I am a person who fear height. When I see in the left side, I can't ride the bike. So I didn't see for around 40-50 kilometers, I didn't see.
Actually, there was an incident actually. It means to go, you have to cross this way and you have to go there. This is the route actually. And there was a shortcut. Other bikers were going. We thought of following them. And this guy helped us. Some slippery road is there. You can go this way and all he told. And we started going with this. And you can see further.
Everything was fine.
Until this end. It was very steep actually. You can tell around 40 to 45 degree this inclination was
very
there.
steep. If you see, it is looks normal, but it was very steep. I got to know when I went there only.
I was ahead, and me and Sagar we
He crossed.
went.
Actually, he skilled. He crossed. Somehow he crossed. But that guy also, he is also from Karnataka, but he could not cross. You can watch once. He lost his control. Eventually, he lost his control.
So he fell down. Sagar didn't take that video actually. He was more humane actually. So he went ahead.
Somehow with these guys passed, I followed them. I entered that stretch. As soon as I entered that stretch, before me one guy was going. His bike slipped and he fell down in front of my bike. At that point of time, I realized I could not control my bike. So I'm going to stop it. If I am able to stop it, I'll see whatever I can. I was able to stop it. I stopped it. Then bike was fell down, and I was worried about Ravi Kumar. He's going to get married next year. So don't be shy, Ravi. Then that guy who helped them that guy only. I wanted to take the bike back to the main road, but it was not possible. Bike was very heavy. Our luggages were there. I couldn't even lift the bike also. 4 or 5 members we tried. I couldn't even lift the bike. Then somehow we lifted it after 3-4 minutes. We took our breath again and we lifted it. And that guy, he helped us to just descend that altitude. And we reached the main road.
Before reaching the road, he may not be knowing that, but before reaching the road, that guy also fell. Who was helping him to cross?
He also fell. Yeah, that I got to know after coming down. I was coming by walk. He was having the car, but to help me,
He fell.
Then we reached Changla Pass. So Changla Pass is also a very nice place. Some army settlements are also there. So this route is very dangerous. When we went to Changla Pass, we met that Karnataka guys again, who we met in the Shanti Stupa. He was also seeing like me. He fears the altitude, and he was also not seeing the left side of the route. For 40-50 minutes up to this point, I have not seen the left side. Then forward when they were going, Shivanand was explaining something in the left. I could not even see him also. I was very scared about that road. And this was my first ride, this long kilometer, around 260 kilometers we rode that day. And this was my first time in that dangerous road. I was very proud about myself actually. Then we came to Durbuk. Durbuk was a place, we came at morning 8 o'clock we started. At 4 o'clock we came to Durbuk. We called the second batch. They are still in Diskit.
Actually, what happened is when we reached Durbuk, it was around 5 o'clock, so we didn't have the lunch because we were passing Warila and Changla passes. So we couldn't have anything. So we sat in Durbuk, and Pangong was another 50-60 kilometer ride. So it was totally 260 kilometer ride, and it will take around 8 hours to cross those passes, and you have to go through the small roads and all turns, bends.
And night time it is impossible.
So when we reached Durbuk, we were having other team also following us in the same day, same plan, everything was same. So when I called them, where are you guys? They told that they're at the starting point only. So Diskit. So they have to cover all these places in another few hours. So that was the incident. And
we took 6-7 hours to come at least to Durbuk, and we still were 70 kilometers away from our homestay at Pangong. How they will come? So we told them this is the situation. Whatever you want, you can start from there, but be safe. And we told them we left to Pangong. We reached the Pangong. We made a homestay in a village called Merak. It is a very beautiful village. Pangong means the normal notion is that you will go there and you will take that photo in the 3 Idiots, whatever the place is, the spot is there. You don't do that. What I suggest, go to Merak. Merak is a very beautiful village. Again, credits Mano and Sandeep. Merak is a very beautiful village. One side you see Himalayas, we'll show in the video, and one side it is Pangong. So, and people are so welcoming, the people are so nice. That village is, it is so silent, you can feel the nature there, what you can say. And morning also we went for a walk by Pangong. There crowd will not be there. In Pangong you can enjoy your time. And one of the guy has made a camping there also. And this was our morning walk. You can see the Himalayas in the one side. This is the village.
This is the village actually.
That is the village, and one side Pangong is there. So morning walk will be.
By visibility, you can see that it is very near, but it is far away actually. It is 5 to 10 kilometers breadth is there for the Pangangso lake actually. So when we say it will be visible for around, we can feel that it is only 1 kilometer away or 2 kilometer away, but it is very far actually. So, means since air is very clean, you can see the farthest objects also. So that was the point.
And when we reached in the night, we went for a walk there. We reached around 6:30 p.m. That Merak village. When the Shivanand was like, I want to see the Pangong now.
Because I rode the bike from Diskit to Pangangso 260 kilometers in 8 hours before the sunset to see the sunset at the Pangangso.
I was very lazy. I don't want to go. I want to rest. He told me, I know you don't want to go, but still I'll take you. Then we went.
So I took them and
we walked 2 kilometers. We walked. We are not waiting Pangong. Suddenly a thought came to Sagar's mind. Bhai, what if we cross China border? Then I was also scared. Oh, Pangong. We'll see. No, this disputes will happen. How do we know what is the route and all? But it is not like that. It is India only. So when we went, eventually we could not reach the lake. Then we came back. Morning.
when we were walking towards the lake, we could hear the wave sound, but we could not reach the Pangangso because we were walking parallel to the lake. So lake was running like that, we are walking like this. So we couldn't reach that. After walking for another half an hour or 45 minutes, so we came back to stay. Next day morning when we went there, by seeing this spot only we got to know that we came here, but we went parallel. We didn't go this way.
And
So
these guys were coming in the night. We were tensed that where are they? Those passes, how they will cross. Sagar was very tensed. He wanted to call Kavya. Where are you, Kavya? We wanted to ask how is she? But there is no network. I told you that we brought a postpaid SIM. Me and Shivanand, we took Jio and we brought Airtel for Ravi and
BSNL for Sagar.
BSNL for Sagar. Since he was a Desi guy. So then everywhere BSNL network was not there. Only place he got BSNL network was at Pangong. Whole trip he was scolding me and Shivanand. You brought me BSNL, I was not getting the network. My father couldn't be able to call me. So in the BSNL he got the network. At 10:30 also we tried calling the Kavya, Praveen, Vamsi, but no network. Their phone is not reachable. But Sagar could not sleep. He wanted to inquire about Kavya. At 10 o'clock while we were sleeping, he went outside. There was one BSNL tower near Pangong at some distance. He went near tower. When they got the call of Kavya in 10:30, we are safe, we have reached some place. Then he was satisfied. Oh, our second batch is safe. That's a motherly nature. Because we could have also thought that when he came back, they slept only morning. We got to know they were safe. They were settled in Avan. The story, the part will come in the Vamsi will explain it better actually. Then next day we left to Henle, the India's dark sky reserve through Resangla War Memorial. So this was a route. It was very this route was also it will go beside the Pangong Lake for some.
So this was our first day route, and this was our second day route until here. And this is the third day, means in the video it is fourth day. So from here we have to go here to Hanlai. Before reaching there, in between Razangla War Memorial is there. Next. This is that specific day's plan it is. So Farka Homestay near Pangangso. So from here we have to cross Chushul and then War Memorial. This is the India border actually.
Then we came to Resangla War Memorial. So Shivanand will take you to that memorial.
Next.
Thank you, Ravi, for this video.
Next one. This is Razangla War Memorial. Briefly, I will tell about this war memorial, why they have built it, and what is the history actually. In 1962, you may be knowing that Sino-Indian War was there. Means in 1962, India-China fought, and in 1962, in October only, this small in the eastern LAC, means line of actual control in eastern part, means Arunachal Pradesh, and in the Aksai Chin area, means war, means little skirmishes started in October only. So in November, what happened? In November 18th, this is the Razangla Pass. La means a pass in in their language. La means a pass. Razang is a area place, area name. This is Razangla area. So at this place, these are the hills actually. This is the Kailash hill, and this part of the Ladakh range. This is Kailash range, and this is Ladakh range. In between, this is the road actually from which is connecting Pangangso to Hanle. At this place, Chinese wanted to capture this lake, and some Chushul airfield is there from Indian Air Forces. Airfield is there in Chushul. So they wanted to capture this Chushul and Chushul height. This is the Chushul height. This is the highest place which India can get. So they wanted to come this line. They wanted to extend this line until here. So before Indian line was until here. So this was the Indian line. So they wanted to capture these heights. They started the skirmishes, and by knowing this from the RAW, means Indian Intelligence Agency. So Indian side also, Indian Army moved the troops here. It is called 13th Kumaon Regiment. It is placed in Ambala Kant. In the actually, it is in Haryana, Ambala Kant. Specifically for this operation, Army called 120 soldiers unit, means battalion, to this place, Razangla, and this is Pagaru Lake. This Pigaru Lake was completely in India before the war, and this 120 people's 120 personnel this battalion was headed by Major Shaitan Singh, and he led the troop, and these places they covered from these heights only. These heights and these heights, they fought the war, and out of 114 soldiers lost their lives actually. So only 6 were left by the end of the war. So war happened on November 18th of 1962. On that day, means the war's timing was around 17 hours only. So at this point, means other points war was continuing, but at this point, Razangla point, only for 17 hours war was fought. In the 17 hours, this place, out of 114 were martyred, including Major Shaitan Singh. So he also got martyred. Only 6 were left, and opposite side, Chinese side, there were around, means the battalion which were coming to fight the India, means 120 soldiers, were 3,000. So out of 3,000 soldiers, Indian troops killed the opposition around, means recorded values 1,200 to 1,300. India will project until 1,500 soldiers were, means about 1,500 soldiers were died in the Chinese side.
Just 120 of our soldiers.
120 soldiers fought. They didn't leave the post actually. So you can see this dialogue in the Manik Shah recent movie actually. So in that means no vacating of the post. That dialogue is there. So that happened. And another interesting story is Indian soldiers, 114 soldiers had died and means martyred. In the other side, it was 1,300 to 1,500 soldiers. But their side, they were having semi-automatic guns. Semi-automatic guns means once you load the bullets, maximum 20 bullets you can load. Once you load the bullet, you can continuously fire. Means once you drag it, leave it, drag it, leave it, drag it, leave it. Means like this, you can fire until 20 times at a time, once by loading once. So Indian side, we were having the guns of old age, means we were not updated at that time. So we were having every time to fire a bullet, you have to load, means every time you have to load a bullet. So just open the cock, put a bullet, then again knock the cock, then fire, then open then put, then cock. Means this was the situation. With this kind of weapons, less artillery also, Indian soldiers fought until their last breath, and this was the story of Razangla actually. So when they were when they were holding the post here in Rezangla, Chinese soldiers with 3,000 troops having the artillery means big Bofors guns will be there. So they will be firing at the opposition from the behind of their soldiers. So Chinese soldiers are there, here artillery is there, they will fight with Indian soldiers and their soldiers will move forward. That was the situation. But Indian side in 1962, there was no road to go to Rezangla also. So this road means they made it recently. At that time, there was no road. Indian soldiers made the road and then went to that post. And there was no artillery also, means you cannot move, means where our road is not there, there you cannot move artillery. So that was the situation. Without artillery support, without modern guns, Indian soldiers fought this war for 17 hours. In 17 hours, they lost their commanding officer, Major Shaitan Singh, and 114 soldiers had martyred and only 6 were left. So this was the story of 1962 war at the place of Rezangla. So we visited that place. And one funny incident, what happened in when we went inside the war memorial, Rezangla war memorial here, there was no ticket, there was nothing. So directly you can go and army soldiers will be there. They will ask you, means they will come to you and you want any explanation, they will ask. Of course, we wanted explanation. So one person came with us and he was a Punjabi Fauji. So he started Namaskar. When he told Namaskar only, I got to know that he's a Punjabi. So
Punjabi.
Few Punjabi slang was there.
Punjabi mixed Hindi was speaking.
And he was speaking Hindi, but in the Punjabi slang. So when he started, I expected that he will speak in Hindi in Punjabi slang with English numericals. So when he was pronouncing in 1962 also, he told 1955 something he told. Then I got to know that he is going to explain completely in Hindi. So I turned back and he means we to know Hindi. So I turned back, Sagar and Ravi was there. And when I saw them, they were not watching us, they were watching each other. So they were confusing. So I asked politely to the soldier and means can you get the English person to explain? So he politely said that English persons are also there. So he sent the other person called Salim. So he explained us all these things. Whatever I have explained you, he explained us all the things. And in our batch, many Kannadigas were there, many Tamilians were there, many Malayalis were also there. Means they were in the troop. So all at the same time we reached the Rezangla War Memorial. So it all helped us to get to know this means in English. So means we asked around 40 to 50 questions in that session. Around 1 hour explanation was there. We asked around 40 to 50 questions to that soldier, Salim. So he explained all. Means after explaining, at the last moment he was getting tears out of his eyes. So that was the emotions he was having. So means when we cross-questioned and we wanted to know further, he went deep explaining all the means this one and all. At the last means after this war here in Rezangla, when they means war was over and this was the area where they met for the peace means ceasefire, and after the ceasefire after 17 hours they could not go to this place because it was in November, so heavy snowfall was there. You cannot collect the dead bodies from there. So what they did is they waited for another 15 days, 20 days, and then they went up, and after 15 days they collected all 114 bodies and they took back to the post in this area, and there were no woods also to give the last rites to the soldiers. So what they did is they took their tables, chairs, whatever the materials they were having in their cantonment area. So took them all, means you have to burn 114 soldiers' martyred bodies. So took them all their essentials and they burnt the all 114 soldiers' bodies. Okay. While telling this only, means the soldier was literally was crying actually.
So this was must visit place. So we spend this much time on this place because whenever we visit Ladakh, please visit this place. So we'll feel that.
This is a very good place actually to visit.
Then we went to Henle. Then this was some photographs which we took at Rezangla War Memorial. Then this is on the way to Henle. The small steps of off-roading was there. Then we reached Henle. Henle was very special to me because when I reached Henle, I got my probation confirmation report there. So I saw that you are confirmed. So I was very happy. And night we did the stargazing. Since it is a dark reserve, you can get to see this view. That, I mean, you need to have that photography skill to take these pictures. So one guy, what is the thing is, there is a astronomical observatory, and they have trained the people of the surrounding villages for stargazing. They have trained them as astronomical ambassadors. So they will help you for the stargazing. Then the next day, our travel was to Umlingla. So Umlingla is a stretch where you don't have any roads. In map also you don't get any road. So Umlingla you need to go only following the tire marks. I was like there were two routes, one to Fortula Pass and one to Nardule Top. Nardule Top stretch is like this. We have to follow the tire marks and we should go. One is to Fortila. Me and Sagar were thinking, why we should go in this, we can go through Fortila now. But Shivanand was, no, we will go there, we'll explore that.
This was
Then
the
we
stretch
thought,
actually.
this was the last.
This is the Hanle. So we have reached Hanle. From Hanle, we should go to here. Means come back. From Hanle to here. Here Umlingla Pass is there. Means there is no route. That's why I could not put in the map. So only off-roading you can go from to Umlingla, and Demchok and these two places are here. So we have to go here. Next. So this is the route actually. From Umlingla residency, we stayed here. From here, if we put the map to go to Umlingla, it will show until here only. And from here, another stretch is there which goes to Umlingla. So here.
Umlingla is here. You can't find the road. So whatever the route which I told Fortila is the normal route, we'll come to this bridge, and from here there is no route and we have to go. But what we chose is, from there our residency, we chose this route. This route was like no road. We have to follow the tire marks. But luckily, we got a guy from, he was an NRI, he was on a trip to Ladakh. He got a car and his nephew from with him. So they were going in a car. He was from Karnataka. I just watched the video, I'll continue with it. So complete stretch is like this.
Around 60 to 70 kilometers you have to travel like this.
And it is, the terrain is not smooth. So until you reach that Nardule top, you get this tent. Then we met that NRI guy, and Sagar immediately, knowing he is a Kannadiga, he strengthened his bond with him. Within 2-3 hours, I can hear Sagar speaking with video call with his brother. I was shocked with him, he is speaking in a video call, but somebody's brother is speaking in a video call with him. Well, with that, it helped us actually. He told, I have a driver who knows the route, he just follows.
He is the guy you can see in the photo.
He's the guy.
He is Indian, means in Karnataka, from Tumkuru he is a doctor, he settled in US, he has a separate hospital there. He helped us going to Umlingla actually. He had a driver, local driver, he knew the route, that unknown route he knew. So we followed.
Then we reached this highest motorable road, which is erstwhile. Now it is been
When we went there, it was the highest.
the highest. So we are happy.
So now it got changed. Another Manalapa something is there.
Mikla.
So this 19,024 feet has changed to 19,200 something. So now different means highest pass is different. So whenever you guys will be going, so choose that pass.
So
go there.
This highest pass, that it was the different feeling actually. Their oxygen is also minimal, but we didn't feel that any kind of trouble because we have acclimatized very well. We have taken those Diamox tablets and also we were comfortable. Then in Hindley only we got to know that there was some unrest in the Ladakh, and in my home also they were a little bit tense. Only my father knew it and he told that to come back safely, and Sagar was very tense. He was having a very important work in Mysore after coming back. So he was very tense. So by hook or crook he wanted to coming back. But there was an uneasy silence in the Ladakh, and he wanted, Sagar was feared that there may be flight cancellations or something like that.
This was the last day route actually. This is Hanle. So this Hanle to Umlingla we went and came back to Hanle and stayed there for another day. So 2 days we stayed there in Hanle, and we went to Earth Observatory also. From there we have to go to Leh again. So from here means this road we came, but it will not show the same route. So I added until here. So you have to go here and then here to here. This is the Leh route, and next route. This is the road.
Last route. In Chintang Hot Spring we went.
This is the route, but in map it will show like this. If you follow this, it will be around 100 kilometers more for you. So just we followed this route. Next.
This is the Chintang Hot Spring. It's not maintained well, but it's a. So finally we reached Ladakh, and there was a curfew there that day, so we could not go for a shopping in that Leh market, and for which my sister was very angry on me. But then curfew was there, and they could not come out. Local people could not come out. Even our bike rental guy was there, so he was also scared. So he immediately came in. He took the bike in 10 minutes and he went back.
What happened is there in Leh city, means whatever security forces were there, they were allowing the traveler, means tourists, and they were not allowing the locals. So locals were means way more feared than us, because we knew that we are the tourists and they will not do anything to us, armed forces. But they were very afraid that CRPF will hit us. So that was their opinion, and they didn't come out. Means to take the bike also, he came only for 5 minutes and he didn't check anything. Just took the bike and went. And
Our sincere thanks to Manu and Roshan for their inputs in our planning, and Manjana for this, what you call for
and
this.
Sandeep also, means last time they went.
Credits goes to Manjana.
These two and the Roshan, these three went last year, and they didn't cover means whatever places we covered, but basic plan they had, where to go, what to do and all. So we took their help and we planned accordingly. This was within 9 to 10 days we planned it and we went. So this was very short time trip, and we booked the flight lately. Because of that we got means price also high. So whenever you will be planning, plan it before only. Don't cancel it. That's it.
We dedicated to Borders Road Organization, Project Imam, Project Vijay, which are the good projects. I mean, they are doing a wonderful job. They have been doing it from 15-20 years. And our bike rentals, guest over here.
And these are very good taglines all over the Ladakh, all over the means all the stretch along the roads. This border road organization is putting. So you can read. You will get this. Be gentle on my cars. And after drinking whiskey, driving is risky. So such kind of very funny taglines they are putting.
Even the BRO signboards have their own fan base.
And Project Vijay means if you are married, divorce the speed. Project Vijay, I am curvaceous, be slow. So these kind of very funny lines were there. Means you should read those lines. Actually, it was funny. And this is means
Very good question.
we never asked this, but Sagar put it up. Next time. End ಮಾಡಿ. Well, when we were coming back, thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you to both of us. You have taken us along the you only have not traveled. You made us also travel entire Leh Ladakh actually. Thank you for that. As the first line only said, life's finest journeys often begin with no plan at all. That Ladakh was proof. Definitely it was a damn proof actually. Thank you all. You can have tea, snacks and will you. Thank you. Second part will be there in the next week. That will be given by Vamsi. Actually today due to time constraint we cannot do that. Second part will be in the next week.